Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Patriots. How are you guys enjoying lunch? Yeah, I'm just concerned about being lethargic for the rest of the day. That was really good and filling. Let me say thank you and welcome. Welcome to University Day, specifically Green Day, honoring those individuals with service years of 5, 10, and 15 years. We're so glad that you are here today. We are so excited about being here live and in person. We've done so much via Zoom or Teams. It's just so nice that we're actually here to be in a room together to recognize all of you who have served so well for, again, 5, 10, and 15 years. So how about a round of applause just for that? So, of course, I want to welcome all you who are currently in the room, but a number of you have decided to participate via the GMU TV live stream. So, welcome to all of you as well. And just a gentle reminder as we kind of work through our program today, once you're done with your lunch, we want to be certain to adhere to our university safety and COVID guidelines, and just be sure to put your masks back on. So we do have, a full agenda today. And what I'd like to do, even before we get started, I'd like to bring up our president for a few remarks, Dr. Gregory Washington.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you all. Isn't it great to be in person? Isn't it a big deal? I remember having these meetings and everybody is a square, right? And then you come around and say, well, I met you last year when you came and presented to her. I'm like, yeah, but you were in a square with no mask. No, it is great to be here. Look, first and foremost, I would be remiss if I didn't say, we've had a good year, right? You think about it this way. We are basically rewarding all of you, commending you for 5, 10, 15 years of service. And that is a big deal. But that's a real big deal today. And the one that's kicking all of this off is the one with the 1 year service. Now, I'll tell you though, it's 1 year service, but it's been a it's like a dog year. So I really got 10 years of service. Look, that year has been an extraordinary one, and that comes from the individuals in this room. Our students have, for large universities, have amongst the lowest COVID transmission rate of any institution in our state and even in our region. And that's in large part to many of the individuals in this room. It's a big deal. We graduated our largest class, our largest and most diverse class. And that's in large part to many of the individuals in this room. We grew enrollment when many others shrank. The national average was well below 9% of shrinkage, and even in our state, the average was above 9% in terms of universities and how much they shrunk. And we actually grew during that time. And that's in large part to the individuals in this room. And so I want to say thank you. I want you to know that it is appreciated. If I look back and look at what's happening today, it is really appreciated. Look, last month, 4.3 million Americans walked off the job. Single month, they just quit. I don't know if they found other jobs or they just quit, but they just walked off the job, right? And you are all still here. you are still with us. And I know we gave you, some of you, some reasons to quit, right? But you are here, and that speaks to a commitment to our students. That speaks to a commitment to our institution. And I want you to know that it is appreciated on my end. And I will tell you this, our students recognize and know this. I hear from them all the time. The environment that you all have created is an exceptional one. And we are seeing the results in spades. And so, again, I just want to say thank you for all that you've done. And look, the reality is this. We all have choices to make on where we could go relative for additional jobs or other opportunities. But we want you to know that you will be supported here, you will be appreciated here, and you can actually grow here. And on that note, for the great things that has happened, I want you all to give yourselves a round of applause. I look forward to working with all of you, and I look forward to the great things we can do together. Go Patriots.
Thank you, Dr. Washington. Something's wrong with your calculator, though, Dr. Washington. Dog years, I think, is 7, not 10. So we'll give you credit for 7. Listen, there is a tradition. There's a tradition for University Day. Rick Davis, Dean of CVPA, and Linda Monson, Director of the School of Music, to develop some sort of performance or song that they create specifically for this event. Now, this year, what we thought we'd do was to air an encore presentation of Pandemic University. You all might recall that from last year. But what I wanted to do is kind of kick that off just to serve as a reminder of where we were a year ago and the fact we're in this room together, and we notice that we're kind of moving the needle as it relates to addressing and getting past this pandemic. So what I want to do is to actually show you all this encore presentation. And again, this is something that just never gets old. So please.
Hello, everyone. For the last umpteen years, Linda Monson and I have had the privilege and the pleasure of doing a little satirical song for this event. And since this is a year like no other, we're doing it in a way like no other. I have often walked round this school before, but there's never been a 6-foot distance rule before. And what does it mean when my phone turns green? I'm all clear here at Pandemic U. Teaching college has been my task before, but I never had to do it in a mask before. I stare at my class through a plexiglass now that I'm here at Pandemic U. And oh, that cavernous feeling when you're all alone in JC. There's no more ravenous feeling. There's no line for once in front of Chipotle. As I stroll the quad, robots follow me, 'cause I think they're only looking for some company. Let's have class outside, that'll turn the tide. Staying safe here at Pandemic U.
You know, you gotta love that. You gotta love that. So a display of how things are actually progressing. If you all walk through the JC, there's a long line in Chipotle right now. So today, or actually this week, we're actually recognizing 693 awardees, so recipients that have served Mason well. And that's about 100 more that we've honored over the past 5, or at least 5 years ago. So that is a great reflection of commitment to the university and the fact that you all are here to serve our students. So round of applause for that, please. And again, it's a reflection, and throughout this afternoon, you'll notice, and we'll kind of talk about some of our unique memories and highlight some unique experience that truly make Mason, and that's what this is all about. Now, to those of you who may be in your office or at home watching the live stream, we encourage you to share your congratulations with your friends and colleagues via the chat box. Now, these comments will appear on the live stream and on this monitor right here in Dewberry Hall. We'll also encourage everyone to visit serviceawards.gmu.edu/celebration-page to provide and we provided some ideas and downloads that help you kind of recognize your colleagues for actually reaching their milestones. So you all ready to get started? All right. So what we're going to do right now is recognize our 5-year awardees, and I'm going to ask Brad Edwards, our AVP and Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, to come up to do that first.
Hello, Mason Patriots. How are you today? It's great to be here with you. I've always, when I've come to this event, I've always pitied those that had to follow Linda Monson and Rick Davis. And so that finally fell to me today. So I don't have a song and I don't have a dance, but I do appreciate the opportunity to be here and to be with all of you. It is great to be in person. And I hope to see all of you on Tuesday night as we open the Kim English era in basketball at Eagle Bank Arena, and the following week with Vanessa Blair Lewis leading our women's basketball team. So I'm excited about that. I hope to see you there as well. It is indeed an honor to be at George Mason University. It's been a tremendous, for me, I think it's been an amazing opportunity coming out of what we've been through and the leadership of the Executive Council, and certainly Dr. Washington. Dr. Washington, thanks so much for your leadership through last year and getting us to this place. And many of you, all of you, certainly in what you've, the part that you've all played in this. So thank you, Dr. Washington. Let's please give our leader a hand real quick. So, well, 7.5 years ago when I came to Mason, I didn't need these. But I need them now. So, but anyway, I'm as Lester said, I'm here to lead out the honoring of the 5-year awardees who came to Mason in the academic year of 2015 and 2016. And I have a couple of testimonials here from a couple folks. Deborah Goldberg, one. I don't know if Deborah's here, but if you are, we have a great quote. She's the Health Administration and Policy and one of our 5-year awardees, obviously. And she shared this wonderful memory quote. One of my fondest memories at Mason is the celebration of scholarship event in 2019 for students in the College of Health and Human Services. This was one of the first student events held in the atrium of the Peterson Family Health Sciences Hall. It was so great to see large numbers of students from different degree programs participating in the event. Students created research, poster presentations of their work with CHH faculty, and this was a great interactive event between faculty and students, end quote. I also have a quote from Jay Hossack, our men's volleyball coach. I think Jay is here and has done a tremendous job here for us as well, and obviously in the intercollegiate athletic program. Very proud of him and his team and what they've done. And he had a great quote, winning the EIVA, and we like winning, winning the EIVA conference, just saying, Coach, winning the EIVA conference championship in 2016. That was the first time Mason men's volleyball had won the conference in 28 years. And so let's do it again. But so now we'd like to ask the 5-year awardees in the room to stand for a round of applause. So please stand up if you would, our 5-year awardees. Thank you all so much for your service. And as Lester mentioned earlier, you know, we do have a number of folks who are joining us virtually. We applaud you as well, and we just thank all of you for your service, and you know, really appreciate you so much. So it's so great to be a part of George Mason University. Go Patriots! Thank you.
Okay, congratulations to all the 5-year awardees. Next, we'd like to recognize our 10-year awardees, and we'll bring to the podium Paul Alvin, Vice President for Communications and Marketing and Chief Brand Officer.
Hello, good afternoon. How is everybody today? Are the carbs soaking in yet? So it's funny, I get to announce the people for the 10-year award recipients, and based on the prevailing math, I've been here for a year and a half. So I'm the 10 dog year guy who's doing the 10-year award recipient, so that feels pretty fitting. And I also left my reading glasses at home, so bear with me. But, yeah, well, I'm thinking I need a little more strength here, but. All right, so our 10-year award recipients joined us in the 2010-2011 academic year, and we have a couple of memories here, starting with Tony Andrews in the Office of Community and Local Government Relations. And she says, one of my favorite memories was Operation Rain Barrel, which was part of a community-centered Earth Day event at the Arlington campus. We engaged the local schools in Arlington County by providing each with a plain rain barrel. The students were taught by science teachers about sustainability and water use, and then art teachers worked with them to plan, design, and artistically paint the barrels into amazing masterpieces. The rain barrels were then displayed and auctioned to raise scholarship money. Seeing the impact of this educational and creative project was truly gratifying to me. Operation Rain Barrel is one of my fondest memories of my work here at Mason. It reaffirmed the positive outcomes of a public university like George Mason can have on its surrounding community when we engage. What a great story. I'm from the desert. I know all about rain barrels. That sounds like a really cool project. So another one is here from 10-year award recipient Tim Porter from the School of Business. And his memory is this. He says, my fondest memory is bringing my elementary school daughter to sit in on quite a few of my classes and the inspiration she found in the students who welcomed her. That's an early identification program of a different sort. So that's really wonderful. I hope she's enrolled here or going to be enrolled here soon. So there are 146 10-year awardees who represent 65 different units and departments from around Mason. If you are a 10-year awardee, please stand up. Can you stand? And if you're virtually at home, stand on up. We thank each and every one of you for your contributions and your service to Mason. That's awesome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Paul, and congratulations to our 10-year awardees. So next, we have our 15-year awardees, and I'd like to invite Vice President for University Life, Rose Pasquarel, to come up.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Great to see you. So many friends and long-term colleagues in the room. 15 years. That's 15 years of incoming classes. That's thousands of students. Know that whatever your role or responsibility is, you've had an impact on thousands of students during your time here, both in the way that you've created a communities of support for them, but also communities of support and compassion for each other. So thank you for your service here at Mason. I also have a memory that I'm going to read, and I too am a little blinded by the light, but I can see it, Paul Alvin. All right, here we go. And this quote is from Lori Cohen Schur, an assistant dean in University Life, one of my colleagues. She said this about her time at Mason: I'm so very grateful for the amazing opportunities Mason has afforded me. I have Mason to thank for my large and ever-growing collection of selfies with the many politicians who have visited our campuses, yes indeed. But one of the most special memories was in January 2017, a visit to the White House during the last week of the Obama administration. Mason had participated in the White House Healthy Campus Challenge, a campaign to promote the Affordable Care Act, and we were successful. Not only was Mason recognized with a certificate signed by President Obama, but we were entered into a lottery for a chance to be recognized during Healthy Campus Day. Because of my direct involvement in the effort, I was among a very fortunate group of colleagues to spend the day at the White House, where we were addressed by First Lady Michelle Obama herself. It was an incredible Mason moment, and without a doubt, an opportunity of a lifetime. I remember it well. Thank you, Lori, for sharing that. Well, while we know that some of you, maybe many of you, are watching a live stream, for the 15 years, we are going to call out the names of the folks who are in the room, and when I call your name, I'm going to ask if you'll stand by your table and remain standing until I call all of the names, and then we will celebrate you with a large round of applause. So here we go. Please stand when you hear your name. Carla Alarcon. All right. If you can't hold it in, if you can't wait, feel free to do it. We're here to celebrate. So I'm changing the rules. If you need to do it, do it. Deborah Brady, Joshua Cantor, Tommy Dang, Laurel Denier, Rebecca Erickson, Gloria Garcia, all right, Nelson Granados, Dawn Hathaway, Katrina Johnson, we got more, Candice Lacayo, Wen Lee, Christina Lennertz, Patrice Levinson, Lisa Lister, Michael Maloof, Eric McGlinchey, Kumar Mehta, there we go, Fermina Mejia Green, Barbara Merritt, Tao Win, William Rosenberger, Julie Shedd, right in front of me, Ala Showers, Susan Terriziani, Deborah Williams. All right, if there's anyone else who's coming a little late, who's part of the 15-year group, whose name I didn't mention, please stand. And can we give these folks a rousing round of community applause? Yes. Thanks again for your service to our community.
Rose, I don't think I had to adjust this mic after anyone else. Thank you. Thank you for certainly attending today. As Rose mentioned, we wanted to certainly recognize all of you in the room who made it here with us live, but also those folks that are participating via live stream. We want to make sure that you feel the love as well, and we certainly appreciate you. So a round of applause for those folks who aren't here as well. So a huge thanks to Dr. Washington, to Brad Edwards, Paul Alvin, and Rose Pasquarel for their participation today. They were more than excited and willing to participate and celebrate all of you. So I want to congratulate all of you one more time. And again, I am so glad that we were able to gather here today in person. And again, this only speaks to the future and what we have in front of us, and we look forward to more live activities and certainly gatherings and celebrations moving forward. So thanks again, and please enjoy the rest of your afternoon.